Welcome to another edition of Rust Rants. I'm John Rust, and I come on and go off about, well, whatever's honking me off today. Let me pose this question to you. What would happen if you were at a basketball game and at halftime you went out on the court and started yelling at not only players, but relatives of players? If you answered, they'd throw our butts out of the arena, well, you would be correct. Unless your name is Shannon Sharpe. And I'll tell you about that after this word from our sponsor, H2O Health and Water Solutions. Does your toilet have rings that always need cleaning? Do you have hard water spots on your shower doors? Calcium buildup on your faucets? Just imagine what all of that is doing to the inside of your washing machine, dishwasher, refrigerator, your hot water heater. What about the pipes inside of your body? Buy a filter or be a filter. You can have clean, mineral-rich water without the buildup of unwanted toxins in your body and throughout your whole home. Call Vicki Johnston today at H2O Health and Water Solutions at 928-899-7504, or you can stop in and see her at the Prescott Gateway Mall. Okay, so last week, NFL Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe was watching a Lakers-Grizzlies game at Crypto.com Arena. Man, oh man, some of these corporate names for some of these stadiums and arenas, they just sound so stupid. Anyway, Sharpe is a total LeBron James fanboy, and he was sitting courtside, and at the end of the first half, he started giving it to the Grizzlies' Dylan Brooks, yelling that he's too small to guard LeBron James. Well, Brooks didn't take too kindly to that, so he yelled back at Sharpe, "Bleep you." Got to keep it clean here on this podcast. Well, Sharpe yelled back to him, "Bleep you." Next thing you know, players from the Grizzlies, including John Morant, are coming over to Sharpe. Security's running over to keep things from getting out of hand. Even John Morant's dad, T. Morant, boy, that family really likes the alphabet, don't they? Well, he makes his way over, and Sharpe is just going off on everyone. Now, according to ESPN, Sharpe said in an interview after this incident took place, quote, "They didn't want this smoke. They do all that talking and jockeying, and I ain't about that jockeying. It started with Dylan Brooks. He started to come at me, and I said, you don't want these problems. And then Ja came out of nowhere talking. He definitely didn't want these problems. Then the dad came, and he obviously didn't want no problems. But I wanted anything they had. Don't let these fools fool you now." End quote. Now, after something like this, you figure Sharpe would be ejected from the arena. But here's what happened. Security took him down the tunnel, let him stay there during halftime, then let him come back to his seat to watch the second half of the game. Shannon Sharpe created a disturbance on the court, almost started a fight with, well, everyone from the Grizzlies, and even relatives of the Memphis Grizzlies. And they still let him stay for the rest of the game. That is ridiculous. And it shows that security at Lakers Arena is a joke. You, me, anyone who did something like this, they would be thrown out of the arena. In fact, you know what? If we did this, not only would we be thrown out of the arena, we would probably be banned from that arena, maybe for a year, maybe for life. In fact, we might even wind up going to jail if any of us did something like that. But Shannon Sharpe gets a pass? You know, I mean, why? You know, because he's a NFL Hall of Famer? Because he's on TV? Because he's a LeBron James stan? I mean, this is just such a load of Bravo Sierra. Again, got to keep it clean here on this podcast. I mean, this is definitely rewarding bad behavior. And it's like, you almost started a fight on the floor with an entire NBA team. Well, you know what? Just take a few minutes to cool off, and then you can go back to your seat and you can watch the rest of the game, and that'll be just fine. This is pathetic. Absolute pathetic behavior by both Shannon Sharpe and Lakers security. And the NBA, they issued this lame statement about the incident. Basically, it amounted to a form letter about fan conduct. Didn't say anything specifically about Shannon Sharpe, just, oh, we expect everyone to be on their best behavior at this game and blah, blah, blah. Like I said, pretty much a form letter. And now, like I said, I saw no specific statement from Commissioner Adam Silver about this incident. I haven't heard of any punishment for Shannon Sharpe, like banning him from the Lakers arena, maybe even just all NBA games, which I think would be an appropriate punishment. And honestly, I don't expect any kind of statement. I don't expect any kind of punishment to be handed down by Adam Silver over this, because he is a gutless toe rag. And again, NBA just looks like an absolute joke throughout this whole thing. And Shannon Sharpe also looks like a joke too in this. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of Rust Rants. Be sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe across all of KYCA's social media. That's Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, Instagram, Twitter. We just got a new Twitter page, so you got to check that out too. Also, check us out at kyca.info. Be sure to smash the like button, leave a comment. We'd love to hear what you have to say about this video. Till next time, I'm John Rust. Be sure to behave at NBA games, and I'll see you next time.